Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today on this wonderful Thursday as we gear up to the Premier League weekend, and for most that probably means, yes, a weekend of football. For Chelsea fans, it's a weekend of anxiety once again because we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to get into what to expect this weekend at the start of this video, but before we get cracking with everything that's happened at Chelsea and elsewhere, I want to let you know of a couple of things. Firstly, to catch all the content as it does drop on here, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded. On top of that, check out Shootout. Brand new video was put out earlier on today where me and George went through our thoughts as to the real reasons as to why Chelsea have these struggles. I'll leave a link for this video right here. Go and check it out. 25 minutes or so of, well, chaos on George's end. You'll see what I mean when you go and watch it. Absolute chaos. But on top of that, why is there chaos at Chelsea? How can it be turned around? What needs to be done? Go and check out that video. Also, check this out. This video is brought to you by manscaped.com, the premium brand for men's grooming and hygiene across the globe. Manscaped are trusted by more than 9 million men worldwide when it comes to things like trimmers, hygiene, shower formulation, even premium boxers. I am beyond excited to share with you and introduce to you a grooming tool that is a game changer for all of you men out there. This is none other than the Handyman Compact Face Shaver. It's sleek and compact design, it's small, it's nice, it's efficient, you can take it wherever you want. In terms of its performance, it can tackle up to 3 days of growth, just like it did for me. No matter how busy your schedule is, it will get the job done for you. It's small, it's travel friendly, you can take it wherever you want. Its performance is second to none, it's got rechargeable battery. And speaking about battery, it can run on a single charge of 60 minutes, so you've not got to worry about it running out at all. So whether you're a busy professional or a frequent traveler, or you're just someone that wants a nice shave, the Handyman is going to be exactly what you need. So we come to the good stuff where I get to help all of you out, my wonderful viewers. This is my gift to you. What is that gift? Well, if you use the code YTF20 at checkout, as the promo code, you will be able to get 20% off plus free shipping internationally from Manscaped. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit that link in the description, go over there, use the promo code YTF20 and your face will be thanking you later. Now let's crack on with the rest of the video. Now, let's get cracking. We've got a Premier League weekend to look forward to. Chelsea are going to be playing against Brighton, but what Brighton are going to be showing up? Well, let me show you right now. This is the Brighton that's going to be showing up. Brighton may have 11 players out to face Chelsea this weekend. 11 players out. 11. Now, even more of a reason as to why there is no excuse to not get a result against Brighton on the weekend. There isn't a reason. They've got all these injuries. Newcastle had injuries and you saw what happened. But on top of that, Newcastle had to play us and then go to Paris and do what they did. Brighton had to play today in the Europa League with all these players out. And I've got the team here, and it's quite unbelievable when I'm looking at the team and I'm looking at the players that are injured and all sorts, and I'm just like, okay, and they got to play us on Sunday. So there's even more of a reason for Chelsea to pick up points against Brighton. But look, this is who we're more than likely going to face. The team that they had out today was Verbruggen in goal, Pascal Gross, Veltman, Lewis Dunk, and Igor. That's a pretty standard backline for them. Billy Gilmore, going to be interesting to see him. Hinshelwood, never heard of him in my life. Jack Hinshelwood, I think he's an academy boy. Simon Adingra, new geezer, I'm guessing. João Pedro, Mitoma, and Ewan Ferguson up top. They brought on Dahoud, that we know is a good player. They brought on James Milner. They brought on Baleba. And they brought on Josh Doofus. We just had to play against Miley Cyrus, who tore us a new one. And we're probably going to be playing against Josh Doofus. Don't underestimate. I can hear some of you going, oh my God. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm telling you, don't laugh. No. You look at their players that are out. Adam Webster, Ansu Fati, we know he's out for a long term. Tariq Lamptey out for long term. Danny Welbeck, Enciso, Estupinan, Solly Marsh, and right now it seems like that is it. But injuries, players out, all sorts. Apparently Lewis Dunk might not be able to play against us. I don't know if he's got a suspension or something, but anyway, there is 0 excuse here from Chelsea Football Club. 0. And we didn't play since last weekend. I mean, you cannot have it better. Chelsea cannot have it any better to go and pick up points at the Bridge this Sunday. So I'm going to put it out there from now. Chelsea, you better win. I am not even accepting a draw. Chelsea better win on Sunday. Or else. We'll see how it goes. Now, talking about Chelsea and the preparation and what is leading to Sunday, well, we've got some news in terms of the team. Let's get into it. Romeo Lavia was involved in training today. On top of that, we have still no update on Gusto, so there's a strong possibility of Disasi or Caicedo playing right back on Sunday. Listen, this is where we've actually screwed ourselves. Lavia's training apparently great, but I don't think he's going to play on Sunday. I think it's too soon. I think the Man United game could be the game where we might see Nkunku and Lavia available. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, in terms of Brighton, look, that back line scares me. Because we are, and I'll go into detail in the preview, but we're going to have, this is going to be the back four. Levi Colwell left back. Because we're going to. We get to choose. If we want to stick Caicedo right back, which I don't think is going to happen. So I reckon it's going to be Levi Colwell, Badiashile, Thiago Silva, and Disasi at right back. 4 centre-backs. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be doing the watch-along on here, so make sure you catch my reaction to it all on here as we do watch the game together, and we can see and analyse and chat about it as it's going down. What is going down, we'll find out. So make sure you guys are there. Now, more Chelsea news or Chelsea-related news before we move elsewhere. Starting off with this, and I'm going to show you this, even though I don't think it's true, but it's worth mentioning. Newcastle United are interested in signing Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea in the summer. They see him as an ideal striker. This came from Voat Belkrant. I have no idea who that is. I'm gonna be real. This is the website. I've got the website in front of me here. I think it's from Belgium. It's in Dutch, so I'm guessing it's a Belgium outlet, which means that this is where the connection is because Belgium player, Belgium media. So, look, all I'm going to say to this is I would rather him not go to a Premier League club, but look, if there's more bidders on the table, the merrier. The more, the merrier. That's it. If it means that we are able to generate more from Lukaku, then happy days. Happy days. Because it is what it is. With Lukaku, I would love for Roma to make the deal permanent, much like I'm waiting for Real Madrid to make Kepa permanent, and for all the others to be permanent. Ziyech isn't still permanent. Like, we need to make these deals permanent. We haven't done so. So, Lukaku, the more the merrier. So that's the latest there. Now, Chelsea women put out a very, very interesting stat today. And I'm not really for stats, but I saw this and I thought, no, you know what? This is a key one. So let's check this out. What a year it's been so far. 2023 wrapped. Now, this is Chelsea women's 50 games, 143 goals, 40 wins, 2 trophies. That's from Chelsea women. Now, the Chelsea men don't even think about starting to make the graphic. Don't even open Photoshop. Don't even go there. Don't go there. The graphic designer at Chelsea, don't go anywhere. Don't you dare open Photoshop to make this for the men's team, because it would be pretty shocking. Like I showed you yesterday, for the year of 2023, which this is, 2023 Wrapped, this is what Spotify do. They do the whole 2023 Wrapped. This is what you listen to during the year, or if you're an artist, this is what you made during the year, and how many listeners you got. Well, for this, for the 2023 calendar year, we are 17th in the Premier League. So I don't even want to begin to look at the stats. Yeah, let's not. So Chelsea women, you lot are holding it down. You lot are holding that badge and still showing it some relevance in terms of what the pedigree is meant to do. You know, so Chelsea women, respect to you girls. Respect to you girls. You girls are the main ones at the moment. You are. So, yeah, we'll see. Now, talking about being the main ones, I want to show you Florian Malouda spoke recently while he went on the Obi-Wan podcast. John Obi Mikel is plucking them out of thin air right now. He's doing an amazing job. But Florian Malouda had a message for Pochettino, and I think it's only right that we actually share it. Here it is. When I hear this project, you're trying to trick me. Chelsea is about winning. Pochettino knows it very well. You can build for a future, but there's no future if you don't handle the present. I don't know how many more times we need to hear this from many people, Thomas Tuchel was included. You cannot do the long term without the short term. We have to grasp that. And it's clear that we've abandoned the short term and we're only thinking about the long term. With like we've got a magic ball that's telling us, don't worry, in 3 years it is going to click. We know it will. It's going to. Don't worry, it's fine. Just lay back and relax. It's going to be fine. How do you know? Leeds thought that at one time. They went down. Newcastle thought that at one time. They went all the way back and they went down at some point too. Blackburn thought that at one time. They won the Premier League. Where'd they end up? Well, they're in the Championship now. They were in League One at one point. There are teams that were at a very good level in the Premier League. They went down. Nottingham Forest, 2-time European champions. What happened? See you later. You can't just take things for granted. You can't. So, short term first, long term later. That is how it goes. You build on the short term in order to prepare yourselves for the long term, but you don't abandon it. So Malouda, for me, absolutely on the money with this clip. And this, look, I have no idea. I'm going to be honest. This, what I'm about to show you now, I don't know how much of an effect it has. I genuinely don't know. But it's another long-serving member of staff. So here it is. Tim Harkness has been one of the great survivors at Stamford Bridge, working with 12 different managers over the course of 14 years. Now Chelsea's head of sports science and psychology is leaving for a new project in the new year. That's another long-serving member of the staff that has departed Chelsea Football Club. I think his last day was today or yesterday, one of them. But yeah, basically, he's done. Now, like I said, in this department, in terms of sports science and psychology, even over the last few years, we've not been fantastic. The last 3 years or so, we've not been good at all. So it is what it is. But prior to that, we were bloody immense. We were incredible. So it just seems like there is a trend. All the people that were at the club that got gutted out, and the ones that remained are dropping one by one. So, you know, is it a testament to the fact that everyone that was working at Chelsea Football Club for a long time are just finding it like, nah, we're out? Or they're finding better projects, they're finding better jobs, that I don't know. But yeah, it's another one that's bitten the dust. So it is what it is. Now, let's move elsewhere. Before we wrap up the video, there are a few things to discuss. Let's start off with this, which is absolutely baffling me. Breaking. The IFAB have given the green light to test sin bins in football. The white card will be tested soon in order to sanction a player for 10 minutes, like in rugby. A final decision is expected in March 2024. This is also, the IFAB have allowed testing for temporary expulsion in football matches. This means that there is a possibility for referees to send players off the pitch for 10 minutes. Full confirmed decision on the idea expected in March 2024. This is ridiculous. This isn't rugby, so let's not try and be rugby. This in football, with the state of the game as it is right now and the state of the refereeing, is ridiculous. It works in rugby because in rugby, there's discipline and there's correct decisions, right? And there's transparency and there isn't any mucking around. In football, it's a calamity. The referees can't even decide between black and white, let alone grey. Now you're having to try and get them to make decisions in grey areas. They can't even decide whether something is going against VAR or not. They can't even decide when they look at a screen if they're making the right decision or not. VAR is telling them some nonsense upstairs in their ears, and the referees have no idea what to do, to the point where they don't even know how to communicate. And now we're expected for them to make decisions on sending players off for 10 minutes only. Listen, I like it black and white. I like it yes and no, up or down. Are you in or out? Have you committed an offence that is going to keep you on the pitch, or is it going to send you off? It's as simple as that. I will say, if this is going to be coming in to replace the yellow card to an extent, then you know what? It's going to get players to think a little bit more. So in that aspect, if it does remove the incentive for referees to pick up a yellow and to give them this white card, you're out for 10 minutes, that could actually make a difference. But I know that's not going to be the case. They're going to keep the yellow, they're going to keep the red, and they're going to have this nonsense white, and then the referees have to differentiate between what's a white card challenge, a yellow card challenge, or a red card challenge. But it's already crazy with the amount of wrong decisions that they make now. You're adding this to it, we are screwed. We are screwed. You best believe players are going to be kicked out for 10 minutes for things that don't even matter. It's going to get nuts. Now, and on top of that, does VAR make the decision with the white card or not? Honestly. Now, if this is going to apply to world football, then we'll see how it goes. But I really, really, really want to say, why try and fix something that's not broken? Or why try and break something even more when it's already shattered? Do you know what I mean? Referees are clueless already. You're gonna make them even more clueless. It's gonna be horrible. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with it? If you do, let me know down below. I'd love to hear it. And if you disagree, let me know down below, because you probably agree with me. So yeah, there we are. Now we move to sanctions, punishments, points deductions. Well, there's more clubs coming to the fray. It's not ending. You just thought it was Everton, Man City, maybe Chelsea. Nah. There's more. Check this. Newcastle United have been to court to stop HM Revenue and Customs using material seized during a raid of the club as part of an investigation into an alleged multi-million-pound tax scandal there. Have you been avoiding your tax? You've had the tax man on your door, Newcastle. Listen, Newcastle, you guys are minted now, yeah? You're meant to be oil brothers, yeah? Well, we were once an oil brother. We're now just standard American franchise brother. That's just what we are now. But in terms of, look, you got money, yeah? You got Saudi money. Just pay the tax. Pay the tax. It's actually crazy. When did this raid happen? By the way, what raid? And they went to court? We didn't even hear about it. Anyway, look, Newcastle, the worst that's going to happen here is that they're going to be given the tax bill and they're going to be told to pay it, and then they'll pay it, and then life moves on. That's what's going to happen. But that's Newcastle. What about Man City? We move to Man City. We're gonna get all of them out today. Here's Man City. Just in, City Football Group, Manchester City, are confident that the majority of allegations they currently face will not lead to 2-point deductions. Drawing parallels to their previous success at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, the club envisions a positive resolution in autumn 2024. We have confirmation of this as well. That was published earlier. The date penciled in for the Premier League versus Manchester City. The trial expected late autumn next year. The witness statements currently being gathered. Verdict could be at the end of the 24-25 season. So this is where it's gonna get tasty. It's gonna get tasty. The end of the 24-25 season, so the end of next season, is where we find out what's happening to Manchester City. Now, the fact that they're gathering witnesses, they're doing all of this, I'm curious to see how much of the 115 are going to be punishable. It's a lot of charges. I expect maybe at least 60. If we're going on just averages, yeah, I've gone straight in half. At least 60. Surely there isn't 113 false charges. It doesn't make sense. You'd think, but we've seen crazier things in this game. So, look, Man City, next season, you will be called up to the stand. As for now, well, it's not getting better for Everton. Everton could be at risk of another points deduction this season after it was confirmed that a new breach of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules should be dealt with by the end of May. Listen, Everton get one more points deduction, they are finished. They're going to the Championship. It'll be done. So I don't know what breach there is now, but it's not looking good, because if they've already got 10 points for one breach and they've got another breach, well, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 1 plus 1 equals 2, which means 2 charges, which means another 10 points, surely. Now, some people are going to say what's going to happen to City. Well, we'll find out. But, it's not looking good for Everton. Not looking good for Everton. So we'll wait and see on this one, because we actually don't know any of the details of this possible new breach. Everton, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. There's nothing else to add. Now, talking about good luck, we're not lucky in terms of English football. We're not lucky at all. Why? Because this happened. Somehow. English football agents have won their legal case against FIFA. There will be no agent caps on transfers. Agencies had joined forces to challenge FIFA on new regulations. This is ridiculous. How have these agents won, by the way? Which court was this? Was this some shady court, like around the back streets of, I don't know, Manhattan, like somewhere in those deep alleyways where you can go deep into like the drains and sewers where all the rats are? Was the court held there? I have no idea how this court went. How did they win? How did the agents somehow come out of court going, yes, we don't need to pay any fees. We are not going to get capped, right? I don't understand. Against FIFA, who tried to bring this forward. I don't get it. Well, actually, I do get it. We all get it. We all know why, right? Under the table, certain shady deals, we understand how this, of course this is going on. Of course is going on. And the people that were probably in charge of court were probably the ones that are probably going to get something from under the table from these very same agents. Who knows anyway? We don't know. But look, corruption is rife, and it means that agents are still going to be able to exploit situations when it comes to all sorts of dealings that is going to influence transfers left, right and centre, because the agents are now the bread and butter, aren't they? They are. They're the bread and butter, unlike back in the day. So not a good look for football whatsoever. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. And we wrap up with this news coming out of Lyon. Olympique Lyon have decided to sack Fabio Grosso. The Italian coach is expected to be officially fired in the next hours, which he was. Pierre Sage will be the interim coach, as called by Hugo Guillemets, I think, and Fabrice Hawkins, or Guillemets. How to pronounce that? Anyway, basically, the gaffer's gone. He's gone. Fabio Grosso, he's gone. And the fans wanted him to stay, but they do sit bottom of Liga. It's a catastrophe. The club is a mess. Much like Ajax, it's a mess. Some would say we're a mess. We're not bottom. We're 10th, so it's okay, I guess, isn't it? According to nowadays, it's okay. It's okay to be 10th. But Lyon, bottom of the league. Ajax, absolute mess. Lyon have taken the action. They've gotten rid of Grosso. Their fans, like I said, will be devastated because they were actually backing him. Their ultras were going, we're with you. We know it's not your fault. We want you to stay. Don't worry. We're behind you. You didn't do any of this. It's the club. And now he's had his head chopped off. So the manager always pays the price. Always. Remember that. The manager always pays the price. That's how it is. So, let me know your thoughts down below with Lyon as well. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded. Tomorrow will be another news day. There will be a prediction video over on Shootout. So keep your eyes on that. That's going to be a banger as we predict this weekend's Premier League scores. On top of that, I will be giving you maybe one or a double upload tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled. And the preview to Chelsea versus Brighton will be coming on Saturday. So make sure you're here for that. And I will see all of you then. Thank you all so much for watching, people. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.